so hot today, but I made it up. Just find a little quiet space because there's a lot of people on the trail today. And I don't want to be the weird girl filming herself with my red face, my tomato face right now. Yeah, there's a lot of people out today and it's very hot. And I was just listening to a podcast about dopamine while I was walking up here. Diary of a CEO, and it was insightful. Part of the discussion was that exercise gives you slow increases of dopamine, and then as you're done with the exercise, it really levels out. You're not actually dropping down like with other dopamine activities or substances. The dopamine that you get from working out lasts for hours, and then it kind of just levels out, which is really cool. Also, that like halfway through the exercise is when it shifts, which actually happened for me today because I was sort of annoyed coming up because there's so many people and it's a narrow trail, and I noticed that a lot of groups of people, there were a lot of groups, and like some of the groups, specifically men, just expected me to be on the side, which makes sense because I'm just one person and there are many, so it makes sense that I tuck in somewhere and let them pass. But a lot of them didn't say thank you, which is normal here. Maybe there was just too many people to constantly say thank you. Whereas I found smaller groups or women to actually say thank you or hello. But you know, this might have not been something I noticed on another day. First of all, because it's just busier than usual, but also because I'm in my luteal phase, and that's also something I thought I could talk about today. Gosh, my posture is horrible. Trying to not judge myself too much. Not doing a great job right now. I am in luteal phase. I think it's like day 20 of my cycle. Which, you know, if you don't know anything about luteal phase, it's the phase of the month for a woman where things kind of slow down a little bit and we might be more irritated. We might have our PMS symptoms. For some people it's worse. Other people notice nothing. Some people have more physical symptoms. And, you know, it's generally harder, I find, to motivate yourself. And so I'm trying to balance out this I'm trying to balance the listening to my body and what it needs. I feel like my eyes twitching. It's really, I've had a good exercise. Balancing the listening to my body and what it needs with my determination, because it's hard when you know there are things that will make you feel better, like this hike, and when your body generally is slower and more tired, to find the middle ground there and to know, okay, which activities are the ones that just need a little, where I just need a little push and then it starts feeling good, and which ones are the ones that are actually too exhausting for me today, or which ones do I really not want to do, and which ones might not be beneficial for my body, or how much is overdoing it and how much is enough, and what's too little, because a lot of times, you know, sitting at home and not doing anything makes you feel worse. And so I find that tricky sometimes during this phase where I am slowing down and coming out of a phase where I was more active and where I felt more motivated. And so I feel like every month, though it's repeating every month, it still is this like journey and like readapting to my body with each phase. And there are a few phases. So yeah. But today I ended up bringing some fruit to the sanctuary that I sang at for the animals last time. Someone was giving away fruit, so I got to bring them a whole box of fruit, and that kind of got me going. So I needed to get out of the house for that. And since I was already on the road, I decided to then come and do my hike already and not postpone it further. And it was exhausting, but it was good. And I was annoyed with people, but the farther I walked, the less people there were, and the more rewarding it is. And it's such a clear day. You can see Catalina Island today from here, and I'm up in Altadena, so it's like the complete other side of LA, but I can see the ocean, I see the water, I see planes over the water, I see Catalina Island, I see downtown LA, and it's always just very peaceful coming up here. So I don't know if this resonates with anyone. I thought I'd just do a few more of these just talking videos, and I think that's it for today. I'm gonna discreetly change my shirt now so I don't have my own sweat on me for the walking down, and I hope you all had a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.